Discordant Harmony. Okay, Season 7, Episode 12. So obviously, this will be about Discord, because Discord is in the title. And then Harmony, so I don't know, I guess maybe this will be about how, like, chaos can form harmony? I don't know. How opposites can attract or something. How you can clean shit up. I don't know. So generally I've been disappointed in the last couple episodes. Well, no, the one with, what was it, with Luna and Celestia switching roles, that one was fine, but the one with Pinky going to the Yak place, that was an abomination. And then, what was that other one? It's like Applejack doing something? Well, I can barely remember. Oh, yeah, it was the fashion show thing. It was so, whatever. So I don't know, this one has the best character, probably, so I don't know, maybe this will be something. God, I wonder how many times I've said just like the same thing. Like, oh, I wonder if this will be something. Oh, I'm bored. Oh, this is stupid. Or, blah, blah, blah. Like, I wonder how many times I've said each of those phrases. That'd be a pain to count. The season is starting to feel more just like every other season, though. Like as if it started out strong, but then it's had a lot of really bad episodes. I mean, I guess I'd say they're all, well, I don't know. I was gonna say I'd say they're all bad, but they're not all bad, really. I mean, I'd say that so far, there's a much higher percentage this season of watchable episodes, whereas, like, most of the season 1, 2, 3, most of those episodes I consider completely unwatchable. So, yeah. Fluttershy with Discord. He just likes the crust. Funny joke. What the fuck? Finger foods, because it's food for fucking hell. I don't know, I guess this is just the same thing of Fluttershy and Discord having a tea party. I mean, at least there's some, like, visual stuff that they do with Discord. The stuff that they do with Discord is way more creative and just like, I mean, I wasn't laughing there, but at least it was something. Instead of just Pinky being like, oh, look at me, I'm silly and random, haha. Like, it's like they actually have ideas with Discord. So they're having a tea party at Discord's place. I mean, so Discord is, like, so concerned about having a tea party, but, like, he's still, like, a gigantic magical being, though. Like, yeah, he just fixed the entire house with a snap of his fingers. I mean, surely he can just make a tea party, no problem. This is literally just a fucking tea party thing. I am getting so bored right now. It's only been 4 minutes, but it feels like it's been 30. What the fuck am I watching? I got nothing to say about this. This is just a bunch of, like, Discord saying, like, oh, I'm gonna get stuff for Fluttershy. And then the vendor is like, no, that's weird. How are you friends with Fluttershy? You're like opposites. Oh, there's Pinky buying stuff. And now he realizes he's overthinking things. So I guess, is it gonna finally go to the party? It's just been Discord dicking around for a bunch of time. Oh no, all the shit he bought is ruining stuff. How is this a problem? He can put everything back to normal with the snap of his fingers. Yeah, other than just the miscellaneous Discord visual gags, where he occasionally does something kind of visually interesting, just nothing else. There's so nothing to say. It's literally just a bunch of Discord dicking around. There's nothing to say about this at all. I have no reaction to anything. So I guess now the idea is he's going overboard, making it look too much for Fluttershy. So, like, at first he was too much his style, now he's too much Fluttershy's style, and then the lesson is that he has to be himself and not change who he is to be for someone. Now we got stupid fashion montage of trying on different clothes. Hairstyle changes. Okay. That was kind of a funny look. The one Discord disguised as a Fluttershy costume. The costume actually reminds me of this ridiculous idea I had, which was like, it'd basically be, I'd get like adult footy pajamas that are like all yellow, and then buy like two pink wigs and make a tail out of one of them, and make like just Fluttershy wig, and then like basically dress make a really horrible, like, dress-up thing as Fluttershy, and then I would just make, like, a terrible, like, parody vlog where I pretend to be Fluttershy, and I just wear that abomination of a costume. It'd be, like, the ultimate, like, just level of irony or whatever. I don't know, I just had that random idea, and just, like, do this really weird impersonation, just be like, hello every pony. I'm gonna be talking about My Little Pony today. Whatever. Yeah, okay. What's been happening is obviously Fluttershy's been concerned with how the entire house is like, it's like how Discord is just trying to be someone he's not, and then Fluttershy is confused and concerned about it because it's like, why is he like this? And I guess, and now he's like fading away because he's acting not like himself. So what, he's dying because he's being normal? What, Fluttershy has to do chaotic shit? Okay, no, she's just doing chaotic shit that's that's really not chaotic. And now Fluttershy's just showing how much she knows Discord. I still have absolutely fucking nothing to say, really. I mean, what have I done so far? I said I'm bored, and then I talked about that stupid idea I had for a weird Fluttershy parody, like, fake thing. Oh, Discord's back to chaos. But there's just nothing to say about this. So now it's sad because it's like how these two are opposites, but opposites attract. Yeah, Fluttershy likes him because he's different. Okay, there's that shit again. Now here comes the real tea party. Like, this is yet another thing that could so easily have just been 10 minutes. It's just so much repetition of the same exact shit and so much dragged out boring shit. Oh my god, that was 20 minutes of nothingness. So this was like boring. Okay, so very simple concept. So Fluttershy and Discord talk about how they do these tea parties and how Fluttershy's never been to Discord's house, so then Discord's like, I'll host the tea party this time, and then he like tries to be all normal and not himself and like how Fluttershy would do it. Then when Fluttershy gets to the party, she's like, oh, what? This isn't what I thought it would be. And then Discord has to realize that he needs to be himself and not just try to be someone else. And that the main reasons that Fluttershy likes him is because he's so different and he brings a different perspective to her. So it's like, there's stuff like, obviously it extends Fluttershy and Discord's relationship, or friendship, I mean. It explores that idea of why people might be friends even though they're really different. Like, it's got some ideas there, I guess. It's more interesting ideas than some of the other episodes. I mean, that's a general theme of this season, at least, is a lot of the ideas they have are more interesting, whereas season 1, it was like really basic baby shit, like, don't beg your friends for things. Make sure you accept help from other people. Be honest with your friends. Just the bare minimum basic shit. Whereas these lessons are a little more interesting. But still, this was so boring. There was one point where I like almost laughed, and it was when Discord made a bunch of copies of himself, so he had someone to talk to, and then one of the copies was wearing a Fluttershy costume, and it just looked so ridiculous that it was funny. Just ugh. There were these singing tea bags, and they're just doing this stupid little melody, and now that thing is stuck in my head. It's just the same melody repeated, for like a few seconds whenever they flew by the screen, and now it's stuck in my head. Great. So it's like this episode had some elements that were slightly more interesting, but despite that, it was way more boring than most of the other ones. Like, it was way less entertaining or interesting. And really, you don't need to do anything fancy to make something interesting. I mean, you could have an episode where it's just two characters talking, and I think you can make that interesting if you do it right, and you like build up the characters in previous episodes and all that stuff. But this, I felt nothing. I just don't care at all, and I don't see how anyone gets anything out of this. Like, it's just such a simple thing. And then now I'm thinking about BoJack Horseman, which in a similar time frame of an episode will juggle 3, 4, I think even sometimes like 5 plot lines, each of which is far more intricate than any single plot line in this show, and it'll have all 5 of them in one episode. And it's just like, coming from watching an episode of BoJack Horseman to watching an episode of My Little Pony is just such an insane level of contrast. Because this show just dicks around and doesn't really progress anything. So maybe people like that. Maybe people just like these dumb characters dicking around, and then they learn a simple lesson at the end. But nothing that they do is entertaining, and it's really dragged out. So like, I don't know. But even then, there's a lot of shows like that are sort of like that, like Phineas and Ferb, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob, other kids shows that are very much kids shows that are just dicking around, but it's funny and entertaining. This just isn't. Okay, whatever. So this shit, I give this a 3 out of 10. It had the more interesting a concept than most of the others, but it was just so unbearably boring and stupid the entire time, and it wasn't entertaining at all. So yeah, piece of shit.